From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Chris Carl.
Among Delaware's top stories from Monday, July 30th, a small child is killed in a crash in Odessa. Gas prices are down, and Senator Biden has harsh words for a Republican presidential candidate. Here are the details. The investigation continues into an accident which killed a 4-year-old girl and created a traffic nightmare for much of Saturday. The accident happened when a minivan lost control on a curve on Route 1 near Route 299 Saturday morning. The car crossed into the opposite lane and struck a tractor-trailer. The crash killed the girl and put 3 family members in the hospital in stable condition. The truck driver wasn't hurt. The crash has prompted state officials to urge caution after a rash of recent highway deaths. The past week has seen 6 fatalities on Delaware roads, bringing the total number of deaths since January to 71. Although that's lower than the number killed at this time last year, the Office of Highway Safety says they're stepping up efforts to stop impaired and aggressive driving, but you need to make sure to stay alert on the roadways as well. The recent string of crashes had a variety of causes, including drunk driving, speeding, and drowsy driving. There is good news for drivers. Prices at the pump have fallen. According to the Lundberg survey, gas prices are down about 17 cents in the last 2 weeks. Industry analyst Trilby Lundberg says the average price for self-service regular nationwide is $2.88 a gallon. The nation's lowest average price is in Cleveland, where a gallon of regular costs $2.65. The highest is in Chicago at $3.29. A purse snatching ends with the victim shot in the neck. WDEL News continues in a moment.
As you look for your college experience, make sure you look at Wilmington College, your key to success.
A Pike Creek purse snatching ends with shots being fired early yesterday. A 30-year-old woman was returning home in Summit Pike Creek Apartments around 4 in the morning when 2 men in their mid-20s came up and tried to take her purse. They snatched the bag, then pushed her to the ground. When she resisted, one of the men then fired a gun at the victim as she laid on the ground, striking her in the back of the neck. The men were seen fleeing the area in a light blue Dodge Magnum. Anyone with information is asked to contact county police. He was one of America's most wanted. He's now behind bars, thanks to Delaware State Police. Troopers say 35-year-old Scott Hornick gave them a driver's license and Social Security card saying he was Glenn Kennedy of Hartley when they arrested him for assault and offensive touching. Hornick posted bail and was released, but arrested again hours later after a check of his fingerprints using the FBI database revealed his true identity. Hornick escaped from a North Jersey prison in August 2001, was profiled on the TV show America's Most Wanted, and faces a laundry list of charges in 4 states besides Delaware. Senator Biden is lashing out at Republican rival Rudy Giuliani for calling Democrats the party of losers. Biden says it's absurd Giuliani to call Democrats losers after 5 years of failed Republican policies in Iraq. Giuliani made his comments Thursday in Houston. Biden says cheap shots won't make the United States or its troops any safer. The Bills win on the field but lose off of it. WDEL Sports and your Delaware AccuWeather forecast coming up.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware. Every weekday morning, 5:30 till 9 on 1150 AM WDEL.
WDEL Sports, Jimmy Rollins continued his torrid hitting as he led the Phils to a 5-1 win over Pittsburgh and a sweep of the 3-game series. Rollins had 3 hits, and Kyle Kendrick picked up his 5th win against just 1 loss as he outpitched former Caesar Rodney star Ian Snell. The Phillies' win was their 8th in their last 9 games. They're now 6 games above 500 for the first time this season. They open a series tonight at Wrigley Field against the Cubs. Cole Hamels takes the mound for the Phillies against Ted Lilly for Chicago. The game on WDEL with coverage starting at 6:30. Meantime, the Phils' win came with a price. Reliever Ryan Madsen left the game with a strained shoulder and was placed on the 15-day disabled list. Jeff Geary has been recalled from AAA to take his place. The Blue Rocks suffered their second shutout defeat in 3 days with a 2-0 loss to Kinston. WDEL's Sean Green has the highlights.
UD wishing Rocky Bluewinkle a happy 15th birthday as the Rocks hosted Kinston yesterday. 1-0 K-Tribe bomb into the third. The base is full of rocks when Jose Duarte hits this fly ball to center. Center fielder John Drennan guns out Kyle Tebow at the plate. The Rocks wouldn't score in the inning. It's still 1-0. Rocks ace hit Rowdy Hardy was on the mound looking for his 14th win. Gets Matt Whitney to ground into this 6-4-3 double play. It was still 1-0 K-Tribe until the top of the ninth. Russ Haldenweiger on in relief, and he gets John Drennan to fly to center field, but that would drive in a key insurance run as Kinston wins 2-0. I'm Sean Green, 1150 AM, WDEL Sports.
The Baseball Hall of Fame ceremonies were held yesterday. Cal Ripken Jr. and Tony Gwynn became synonymous with Baltimore and San Diego, respectively. Both players stressed the importance of character and being good role models in their acceptance speeches.
As the years passed, it became clear to me that kids see it all, and it's not just some of your actions that influence, it's all of them. Whether we like it or not, as big leaguers, we are role models. The only question is, will we be positive or will it be negative?
More than 70,000 fans attended the ceremonies in Cooperstown. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast: clouds and sun through today with a late-day thunder shower, high 87. Tonight, partly cloudy, low 67. And for tomorrow and Wednesday, partly sunny, highs both days in the 90s. Tomorrow 90 and Wednesday a high of 93. Good news updates throughout the day. Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 1150 AM, WDEL, or anytime right here at WDEL.com. I'm Chris Carl. Thanks for watching.